This is a bunch of crazy students. They force their teacher to kneel, and even make him lick the floor. This is Mr. K's third day at the school. From the first day, he noticed that there was something unusual about this school. The principal was weird, and his colleagues seemed to be hiding something. On his way to the class, his colleague Yamada tells him about the situation. It turns out that there are 3 bullies in the class. Yumi is a popular vlogger and a straight-A student, but she is very mean to her classmates. Nagi forces her classmates to provide special services to online clients. She is using them to make money. And the most troublesome is Ricky, who is the most obnoxious bully. But his father is the biggest donor to the school, so the school never dares to punish or expel him. Entering the classroom, Mr. K introduces himself and tells the class that he is their new homeroom teacher. On their first day, they try to give their new teacher K a hard time. First, Yumi asks Mr. K if he is a graduate of Tokyo University. Mr. K says he is not. Yumi thinks that only a teacher who graduated from Tokyo University is qualified to teach her, since Tokyo University is the best university in Japan. Facing such a disrespectful student, Mr. K doesn't get angry. Suddenly, Ricky throws a bottle of water at the podium, hitting Mr. K directly in the stomach. Even so, Mr. K always keeps a smile on his face, but there is something hidden in his smile. After the class, Yamada advises K don't try too hard, as 3 teachers have quit before him. But K says he is very confident that he can do the job. The next day, while Mr. K is lecturing, Yumi walks right over and writes down a super difficult calculus problem. She asks K to solve it in half a minute, and she thinks he should quit his job if he can't. The students are waiting to see Mr. K get humiliated. Mr. K says nothing, he writes down the answer easily. Now they are all quiet. After school, they plan a new prank. On the 3rd day, K is walking up the stairs. Ricky pours a bucket of water all over him. Coming to the classroom, Ricky starts his daily insults to K. Akira suddenly stands up and asks Ricky to respect their teacher. Ricky walks over and grabs Akira, then punches him and knocks him to the floor. Yumi immediately says that they are fighting all because of Mr. K, it's all his fault. Nagi follows suit and says that it is Mr. K who breaks the balance of the class. Ricky yells at Mr. K, and he demands Mr. K kneel down, saying that this is the only way to get their forgiveness. It's getting tense, and to their surprise, Mr. K really kneels down and seriously apologizes to everyone. But Ricky thinks it's not enough. He asks Mr. K to lick the floor. Yamada and Akira try to stop him, but Mr. K actually licks it. Everyone is shocked, yet Ricky is very pleased about it. He doesn't know it's a trap. Mr. K walks to the podium, turns on the computer, and connects it to the big screen. He tells Ricky that he is going to sue him for bullying his teacher. Ricky says Mr. K has no evidence. But then Mr. K picks up his cell phone, which he has placed in the corner before the class. It turns out that he had recorded the scene of him licking the floor. Ricky gets nervous. Mr. K continues, Japan does have laws to protect minors, but his father will have to take the case on his behalf. Mr. K has already checked Ricky's background. His father is the CEO of a big construction company, and the company is preparing to go public. And once his father gets involved in a lawsuit, the IPO will be postponed. Ricky is terrified. He knows his father is a greedy businessman, and if he brings him such trouble, his father will surely beat the shit out of him. Mr. K suddenly becomes furious. He demands that Ricky apologizes to himself and to those who have been bullied by him. The class is silent. Ricky surrenders. He has no choice but to apologize. Mr. K smiles as he walks over. He holds Ricky's hand and says he forgives him. But apparently, it is not that simple. After class, Ricky finds that the boys in his class are no longer afraid of him, and they even mock him for being pathetic. Later, the bullies come to the utility room to discuss how to take revenge on Mr. K. Just then, Akira walks in. He slaps Ricky in the face and then blames him for being too weak. It turns out that what happened in the class was just a show, and Akira is actually the head of these bullies. Akira wants to gain Mr. K's trust and then find a way to set him up. Suddenly, Mr. Yamada walks in. The bullies immediately turn submissive, and it turns out that Yamada is the boss of this little gang. He asks them what they are going to do next. Akira thinks for a while, and he says they should just kill Mr. K. He gets excited. Yamada agrees. Meanwhile, in the hospital, Mr. K is visiting his girlfriend, who is now surviving on a ventilator. She is also a teacher, but 1 month ago she fell down the stairs and has never woken up since then. Mr. K knows it wasn't an accident, it was someone in the school who tried to hurt her. He is here to find out who did it, and he wants revenge. I'm Movie Ape, thanks for watching.